Let's make it a good day.
Coming up today, there is so much hot dish we may need 2 shows. While you were sleeping, Taylor Swift dropped a new CD, and Mickey Mouse dropped a ton of news. We have it all covered in the dish. Also today, Hallmark sent us a very special present. Hallmark Christmas movie wine. Yes, Hallmark movie wine. Will it receive 4 gold crowns? You're going to find out. And it's a Jason Show Staff Best Thing Ever Extravaganza Holiday Edition. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Let's make it a good day. There's our virtual audience. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. We made it to the weekend. We are live from our studios in the Twin Cities. Hello to Plymouth. Hello to Edina, Golden Valley, Apple Valley, all the valleys. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Please say hello to my sidekick sister from another mister, the multi-talented Kendall Mark.
Hello. Hello, Jason.
Once again, we unintentionally coordinated our ensembles. Mm-hmm. You look lovely today.
To each other and to the set.
And to the set. Mm-hmm. Always important, if you have your TV show, if you have your own TV show, make sure you match your set.
Yeah.
It's good. I match I blend right into the purple background behind me.
You do.
That's right. Anyway, let's say hello to our virtual audience. Hello, ladies. We have Leslie, Carmen, Samantha, and Jenny. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Now,
Cheers.
Now, wait a minute. Look who's trying to get teacher's pet today. I love it. Carmen, is that a Jason Show mug I see?
Yeah, and my husband wants it, and so I have to hide it from him. And he said, tell Jason I want a mug.
No, tell him that's just for you. It's special for you. He can't have one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Carmen, and it looks like you are a plant parent. How many plants do you have, my love?
Actually, I don't know anything about plants. I'm just lucky. I talk to them every day, so there must.
I love it. Jenny, you have some plants there. Look at you. Where are you coming in from, Jenny?
I'm up in Duluth. Had to make my own Jason mug.
Oh, now Jenny, look at that. Now, come on. We're a multi-billion-dollar corporation. We got to find a way to get you a mug. Let's say hello to Leslie. Hi, Leslie.
Hi, Jason.
Leslie, I love a home with a good wall full of family photos. I love that wall back there.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's my pride and joy on my grandkids and travels.
Leslie, if I send you a framed photo of myself, can I make that wall?
You can definitely make the wall. Make sure you send Kendall's picture too.
Well, no, just me, actually. And finally, I'm just kidding, of course. Samantha, how are you doing?
Hello. Great. How are you?
I'm well. Where are you coming in from?
Minneapolis.
Okay, and I think you need a picture of me on that back wall back there. I'll send you a little photograph.
Might spice it up a little.
Exactly. We're going to hang with the ladies all hour. We'll check back in with you a little bit later. No, actually, you know what picture I'm going to send Leslie?
What?
I often hate what they call publicity photos. Mm-hmm. I actually love it's a little cute photo.
Oh, yeah.
I've been doing this for a long time. It's my favorite publicity photo ever taken by any of the stations, either the radio station or this station.
I really love
hate
it too. I love that photo. We had so much fun. We were like,
we did.
We don't know what we're doing. We're just laughing at ourselves the whole time during that shoot.
Speaking of fun, executive producer Jeff has just pointed out before our broadcast that right before the open runs, this is what I hear from him. Well, we've been spending a lot of time together lately. And he didn't say it in a happy tone, right? He didn't say it in a happy tone. I love these people. I love hanging with you. Whenever I talk about our Duluth trip, what do I always say? Oh, it would have been better. I wish Ted was there because Ted couldn't come.
He didn't actually say that. I'm kidding. You did.
I did.
I
always
say that though.
But we've been, the staff, we've been spending a lot of time together lately because the week leading into Christmas, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of special holiday shows. So we've been taping a lot of those. And Jeff, I was happy to spend time with you. Obviously, Jeff, isn't. But I love spending time with you guys.
I feel like it was a very just unemotional response. It wasn't bad, it wasn't
Yeah.
good. It was just like, I have no emotional attachment to
Yeah.
any of you people or the amount of time we spent
No,
together.
we did have fun though, Jeff. Right? Wait till you see it airs. What day will that air, buddy? Christmas Eve.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just say this. Jeff knows what I'm going to say. All of you watching, please set your DVR for our Christmas Eve show. Ted Internet. That's all I'm going to say. Ted Internet, right, Kendall?
It should have its own segment.
Oh, and it was the gift that it was a Fruit of the Month club. It just kept on giving. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go. First up, Swifties are recovering this morning. Oh, they're shaking because they stayed up late last night for Taylor Swift's new album, Evermore. Wasn't that a show on the WB network? Everwood, thank you. At the same time, T Swizzle also released her latest music video for a single off that record called Willow. Look at this.
I know that you say the less I know, wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans, that's my man. You know that my train could take you home, anywhere else is hollow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans, that's my man. All that you say, the less
Who has time for a fairy seance during a pandemic? Look at that.
I'm jealous. No one called us.
I don't know. The video has millions of views already. Seriously, we put up a viral video and we're lucky to get 77 people. Evermore is Taylor's 9th studio album and comes just a few months after her 8th album, Folklore. Now, our music expert, Casey Kasem Kendall over there, has been going through the tracks all morning.
Yes.
Let me just ask you this first. Are you liking the album as a whole first?
Yes.
Okay? Do you have a favorite track already?
I have a couple.
Okay.
Ready? Okay. Champagne Problems. It's the second one after Willow. Really good. It's about a girl. She always has the story, you know. It's a girl that leaves the boy when he proposes.
Yeah.
But it's really good. It's very good. Cathartic if you've ever dealt with this. Not that I have. Sorry. Continuing on. No Body, No Crime.
Okay.
Jason.
What?
Okay. You know how we love the Dixie Chicks.
We do.
And Goodbye Earl.
Oh, they're just the chicks now. You can't.
Oh, it keeps
They're
scrolling
just
up.
the chicks, but
just
go
the
ahead.
chicks.
Yeah.
Sorry. Goodbye Earl.
Yeah.
No Body, No Crime. It's not the same like song. It's not the same rhythm. It's not none of the same components other than the whole idea of a body and a crime.
Okay.
And a girl taking care of a boy who's been cheating.
Okay. I'm going to get it as soon as we're done. Let's go to the audience. And what's happened? We lost Carmen. Was she already bored? Or did she go over to Twin Cities Live? What happened? Oh, my goodness.
You're not able to turn up the volume.
thanks
It's
to
the
the-
same as
I know, but they lost me.
Oh, I can hear
Oh,
Carmen.
we can
okay,
hear
let's
it.
go. Okay. Watch. Ladies, Samantha, I'm just glad you're... Oh, there's Carmen. She's back, everybody.
Oh,
Carmen, we were worried.
Use your ear.
We thought you went over to Twin Cities Live. I'm glad you're still here.
these two, thanks.
Yeah, I know. Anybody a Taylor Swift fan? Anybody, show of hands? Anybody like the Taylor Swift?
Oh, Samantha.
Okay, a
Oh,
couple.
okay.
Yeah, okay. We got a couple nods of the heads. I love these ladies. We'll check back with them a little bit later. But yeah, I'm going to download it as soon as we're done.
We got a lot of like this.
Yeah. You know.
It was good.
Next in the dish, Kelly Clarkson has declared war on her estranged husband. Girl, this is like squeezing an orange. It's juicy. Saying that he defrauded her out of a fortune. Kelly's in the process of divorcing her husband of 7 years. He also served as her personal manager and apparently charged her insane commission fees. His company has also sued her for more than $1.5 million back in back pay, I should say. The two were fighting over custody of their 2 children when he wanted the kids with him at his Montana ranch. She wanted them in LA because she shoots the Kelly Clarkson show. The judge agreed with Kelly and he can see them every other weekend. I want to start with this, for the kids. You know, you always think of the kids in these situations. Don't like this. My goodness. Now let's talk about the alleged defrauding. He allegedly charged her insane fees. Wouldn't you know? Now, when you get to, I stopped myself from what I was going to say. When you're at Kelly Clarkson's level, you have people to handle your finances and stuff. Maybe she didn't realize how much he was charging. But
Right.
on our level, like if Colin was my manager and was charging me 70% of my salary, I would notice that and would be like, Colin, let's bump it down to 20, you know?
Okay. So what I've
Sorry,
read is reportedly it was only like 15%, but it's a huge number because she makes so much money.
Yeah.
And they're saying that she owes more, and she's saying no because I don't. But the weird thing is the company is owned by his father. So there's like a whole level of.
Oh, yeah. Because 20, I forgot what my agent used to make. Yeah, that's a little much.
Yeah, it seems like a lot. Her point is, from what I understand, is that it was too much for what she was getting in return.
Got it. Next in the dish. Speaking of talk show hosts, it's been a rough 2020 for all of us, but Ellen, the talk show host, has announced she has COVID and will pause her show until January. Ellen says she's feeling fine so far. Well, and this comes as her show is struggling to stay afloat. Now, that's not actually dramatic because a new BuzzFeed News report says the show is losing advertisers. They're unable to book a lot of A-list guests and seeing a drop-off in ratings during what is usually their highest rated time of the year. She does that 12 days of Christmas or 12 days of giving.
Yeah.
This is usually a ratings bonanza for Ellen, and they're not seeing it. What did I say? In September, I said, let's let the dust settle after her apology. Let's see where we are. I said January, but let's see where we are in ratings and buzz a few months after the apology. It looks like the foundation still has cracks, even though the house is settled now. Yeah.
I know. It's interesting because right now you'd think people would be watching more and advertisers would want to put out more if they can afford it.
I think they want to stay away from any bad publicity, and she's still linked with some bad publicity. Right or wrong. Lots more to come, everybody. Go get another Orange Julius. We'll be back right after this. More Hot Dish, a lot more fun. Do you like Star Wars? We have good news. Do you like Sister Act? We have good news. Basically, we have good news no matter what kind of TV show or movie you like. Then, it's another Jason Show Staff extravaganza. Today, it's a holiday edition. We're naming some gift-tastic best things ever. Plus, the staff is putting me to the test. How well do I really know them? Not very well. You'll find out.
Here's the first one. Do we do it over here? There's a lovely sort of traditional card, and it says, "O come all ye faithful." Isn't that nice? But the first draft read, "Whoa, 6 feet, ye faithful, don't ye listen to the CDC?" Do you want to do like a traditional Christmas meal this year? Do you want to do like,
Yes, we have to.
But does it have to be turkey? Because some people do like
Absolutely
big roast beefs or something like that.
Has to be turkey. Has to be turkey.
Why does it have to be turkey? We did turkey
this
for Thanksgiving.
This is not the year to change anything. Then the virus wins. You can't change anything.
Okay. Very simple, like me. This one just says, "Merry Christmas. Jack Frost is nipping at your nose."
Oh, very sweet.
That is very sweet, very simple, kind of cute. But the first draft said, "Merry Christmas. The mask goes over your nose too, you numbnut."
Yep. That was Colbert reading holiday cards with his special guest, his wife. That was the thing that always cracked me up in July when I did that trip and seeing the people, with literally their mask down here. I'm like, why bother?
The chin strap.
Yeah. It's right down here. I'm like, why are you even bothering?
Nope.
Just take it off. Next in the dish, Disney is not messing around. The company made some huge announcements yesterday. I'm talking 400 announcements and laid out their plans for the future. I'm talking like the next 80 years, including more than 100 new shows and movies. Among the new movies, get ready. We've been asking for it. The star's been asking for it. Well, it's here. We're going to get a sequel to this classic.
Our life, our sweetness here below. Oh, Maria, our hope in sorrow and woe. Oh, Maria, triumph, holy cherub, sing with us
We could just literally run the rest of this movie. All I want to do is just sing. This is such a good scene. Yep, Sister Act 3 is happening, and it is coming to Disney Plus. And Whoopi is on board, and Tyler Perry is going to produce. The original debuted in the box office in 1992, and its sequel, starring all the same characters, plus Lauryn Hill, debuted a year later. This is what's great about this. Whoopi Goldberg has been begging, and that's pathetic that she's had to. I love Disney, but they messed up here. They should have done this years ago. Whoopi had to beg them to do a Sister Act 3. Not beg, but kept bringing it up, and she said they didn't want to do it. So I think she called up my buddy Bob Iger and was like, hello, let's do it.
I'm Whoopi Goldberg.
I'm Whoopi Goldberg. And Tyler Perry, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good.
I love Tyler Perry.
Yeah,
so.
Let's go to the audience. Leslie, are you a fan of the Sister Act?
Absolutely. In fact, I even saw it at Chanhassen.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I never saw the stage production. Samantha, how about you?
I loved it. I was actually trying not to sing along with that scene.
No, Samantha, don't worry about it. We have a rule here. Go ahead and sing out loud. You should have heard me. Kendall was rolling her eyes because I was singing horribly during that scene. We'll check back in with you a little bit later. But, it's just great. And this was the news. I was like, like on a typical day, like if this was a normal Friday, I would be like, that's a great headline. Let's go to commercial. Right. We ain't done. More news from Disney. And it involves Star Wars. A lot of Star Wars. The Mandalorian, as you well know, has been very popular. And now Disney will add...
I didn't say that. Don't look at me.
It's the audience. I'm like, am I having an episode? Like, I heard it sounded like Lucille Ball going popular. Anyway, Disney will add 2 more shows to the Mandalorian era. One of the series will focus on Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka Tano, and another will be called Rangers of the New Republic. There's Ahsoka. If you're not a Star Wars fan, all you need to know if you're not a nerd like me, this character is one of the most... Hi, baby. Oh, hi, Grogu. Ahsoka is one of the most popular characters in Star Wars. The other thing that I'm not kidding, come back to me, Leo. I was scrolling through the news, Kendall, and I got to this piece of news, and I went like this. I looked like Macaulay Culkin at Home Alone. I went, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the show is still happening with Ewan McGregor, and Hayden Christensen is coming back as Darth Vader.
What?
It's taking place about 8 years after the movie Revenge of the Sith. So Darth Vader's younger.
He's lost all of his limbs.
Yeah, he's in charge of the Empire, but new. It's not the first movie. About a decade before that, about 20 years. So exciting. In addition to all those projects, Disney announced some other movies and shows on its agenda. And let me just tell you right here, we're not even going to get to all of them, but here's some I thought you'd be interested in. They are starting pre-production on another Indiana Jones, because that comes under the Disney umbrella. Hello, millennials. Hocus Pocus 2 is happening. A movie, not some crappy special, a real movie. There's going to be a ton of new Marvel Universe shows like Loki, Winter Soldier, and Falcon. A ton of them. A ton of new Marvel Universe shows. Disenchanted is coming. That is the movie sequel to Enchanted with Amy Adams. There's going to be a live-action Pinocchio with Tom Hanks, done by Robert Zemeckis, who he did Forrest Gump with. They've revealed yesterday how they're going to handle Black Panther. There's a new Turner Hooch movie. 3 Men and a Baby with Zac Efron's going to happen, a reboot of 3 Men and a Baby. The Mighty Ducks is coming back with a new TV show with Emilio Estevez as he's back as the coach.
Oh, man.
I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs yesterday. For a nerd like me, I was bawling. We're going to have Star Wars for 80 years. And then let me just say this before we move on. Patty Jenkins, the director of Wonder Woman, she's going to direct a new Star Wars movie.
Oh,
I love it that a woman directing a Star Wars movie. Heck yeah.
That's fantastic.
I know. So congratulations. This is good.
Yeah, they got the big college football deal too.
Oh,
huge.
Will you explain this? Our boss, Kelly Huffman, poor CBS, We're just living in Disney's world. Will you explain what happened?
So the SEC, that's a conference, so it's not all of college football, it's the SEC. They've been on CBS for I think about 3 decades, and Disney just undercut what CBS was paying them by like 4 to 6 times. Right now, reportedly, this is the New York Times, $300 million per year is what ESPN will be paying the SEC to air their premier, like all their football content.
So to break it down for people like me, the big college football games that used to be on CBS will now move to Disney-owned ESPN.
ESPN, ABC, they already own the SEC
That's
network.
huge.
So it's, I mean, they just are going to have the whole umbrella after so many decades. That's
On
what's
CBS,
crazy too.
yeah. Next up, a couple of days ago, we got some gifts from you guys, including, and thank you, by the way. People are so sweet. Especially when we used to have a studio audience. We'll come back eventually. That was, Christmas was so sweet. People gave us cards. We received 2 bottles of wine. And these were special because they were from the Hallmark channel. Kendall and I took them home and, well, we gave them a look and a try. Thanks to our friends at the Hallmark channel, we have been gifted the gift of wine. Here it is. It is the Hallmark red wine jingle. It's a cab. We were smelling it. A lot of notes of spices, which I don't know if I want in a wine, even if I'm watching Candace Cameron Bure, but we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna try now. Dexter and Mr. Big are obviously very concerned. It's the homemade pizza I made, and now I'm gonna do just a little bit of a jingle. And then I'm gonna try this, and while I try it, I'm gonna toss it over to Kendall, who's trying the white variety, the white wine variety of Hallmark's Christmas collection. Okay, before Kendall tries it, stand by. Leslie Miller stopped by, and we're gonna have Leslie Miller, she's a safe 12 feet away from me. Try the wine right there, Leslie, right there that I have poured for you.
So this is prior to Kendall tasting this?
This is, Kendall's trying the white variety, but you're trying the red. I'm not going to tell you what it is. That was Mr. Big right there.
Excuse me.
That's Mr. Big, kind of.
Excuse me.
There we go. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Okay.
What do you think of it?
Tastes like Fruit Loops and gummy bears.
To you, Kendall.
Hi, Jason. Okay, first up, cute. This is the white. It is a Sauvignon Blanc, and I had to show you this. Okay, look at this. It says Hallmark Channel on the cork. You're shaking your head at me. Okay. Harvey, what do you think? Look at Harvey. What do you think? You like it? You're too young to drink. Okay. Pretty good, actually. As Leslie Miller would say, it's got a nice, it's buttery. It's got a nice effervescence. Does it have legs? Is that something people say? Legs? Thanks, honey. Legs. And great to drink in your pajamas.
Yes, it is. I did not like the red.
You did it?
I did not. It was a little too fruity for me. Audience, make up your own jokes right here. I did not enjoy it. It was too sweet.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like it. Assistant Q, I gave some to him. He said it tastes like red water.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
That is not my opinion.
yeah.
I've had both. The
Okay.
joy and the jingle. And honestly, if you're a Hallmark or a Christmas fan, like at the end of the day, you're like, I don't really care what it tastes like. It's just a
Exactly.
bottle. But I didn't mind it at all. And I'm not
Okay.
usually a white, I just don't love white wine.
I
But
get it. Yeah, available at a store near you. Still ahead, it's another staff show. Jeff and Ted will join Kendall and me, and we'll show you some of our best things ever. And a little bit later, a quiz for me. How well do I know these goobers? Well, you'll find out when we continue after this on this Friday morning. Welcome back, my friends. Hope you're having a great Friday. Thanks for spending a little bit of it with us. Well, it may be hard to believe, but Christmas is just 2 weeks away. Can you believe that, Kendall? 2 weeks. Tika-taka. And if you're looking for some great gift ideas, this could help. This is going to be fun. The Jason Show staff is revealing their holiday best things ever. That's right. Give it up for Kendall, producer Ted, and our leader, executive producer Jeff. Good morning, stars.
Good morning, Jason.
Good morning.
Ted, you heard the top of the broadcast. Jeff didn't seem excited about all the quality time we're spending together. You don't share that feeling, do you?
I have thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's not what he told me earlier.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, Ted left, everybody. Okay, we're starting with me, right, Jeff? We're going to start with mine?
Yep, that's why it says I'm up first.
Okay.
Yeah. I say that.
Kendall, did I order sass with this segment? Tyler, can you check my order? Anyway, speaking of food, this was something that I mentioned on the show. Jeff, I don't know how many years, it doesn't matter, years ago. It was actually a wedding gift from my buddy Amelia Santinello, Vassalero Santinello, and at the time I said it was the best wedding present. Well, I'm reintroducing it again because it's on sale. I'll tell you about that on the other side. It is the Breville Crispy Pizza Oven. Look at this. So I just start with some store-made dough. You can get it at Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. Then you roll out the dough. The trick with this pizza maker, the Breville or Breville or however you pronounce it, roll the dough out on parchment paper so it doesn't stick to the pizza stone. Okay, I added my toppings. I'm gonna make this one simple, just a cheese pizza, and I'm gonna put it in the pizza stone now. So here it is, Breville or Breville. It's so easy to use. You just turn it on here, then you set the thickness of the dough, and then boom, you open it up. There's the stone, it's 600 degrees, and then you put your pizza on that. Okay, about 2 minutes has passed. Now you want to lift up the pizza, it should separate from the parchment. You get rid of the parchment, like this. Then you put the pizza back on, boom, so there's no sticking. And you close it, let's do that. Get it there, perfect. Then you close it, boom. And only 5 more minutes. You can keep an eye on it in this window. It's been about 5 minutes. Dexter, are you ready for the pizza? Hey, Mr. Big, you ready for pizza? Of course you are. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Let's take a look at it. Look at that. Perfect. Imperfect, perfect. Take it over here. Boom. And there you go, everyone. Boom. Close the lid, and you are done. And beautiful homemade pizza. Yeah, it's great. It's on sale right now on Williams-Sonoma's website. I don't know if the sale will be over today, but it's normally $200. It's $150 right now. And I'm not joking. One of the best gifts, I was telling Jeff about it. Ted, what are you doing? Are you going to get it?
I'll be right back.
He's ordering it.
Oh, you're ordering it right now? I had Dar over a couple nights ago, and she is a pizza lover. Loved it. And it takes, you saw, 7 minutes to cook. It's amazing.
It looks easy, too.
I have a question.
Sure.
Can you use frozen pizzas with that? Or do you have to build it yourself?
Breville has another pizza oven that's better for frozen. It's a great question.
Buy them both.
What, Jeff?
Buy them both.
Oh, okay. Whatever Jeff said. But, or just your regular oven. But no, but this is great for homemade. Okay. And again, it's so easy, guys. 7 minutes. So what do you have, Kendall?
Oh, I was like, what kind of pizza do I want? Sorry, I was like,
no,
really
I'm not going to make pizza. No, Kendall, I'm hosting a show right now. I'll make you pizza later.
I know. Okay, so this is a gift that I found this on social media. A social media influencer had it, and I was like, oh, that's really pretty. And then I looked it up. So it's this company called Rosie Rings. They're based out of Denver, Colorado. It's a female-owned company, and they make their own candles.
Oh.
See the video. This is it lit up this morning at 4:30. You can see they're really beautiful. All of their botanical candles are handmade. They're just wax pillars, so you don't have an actual vase that it goes in.
Oh.
And the wax pillars are all filled with different botanical items based on, the season, based on the scent. So this one is their most popular seller. I think it's called the Forest or Evergreen. It smells like a Christmas tree. But the thing I really, really love about them, they're beautiful. They're a female-owned company, but they also aren't super strong. Like you can have that lit for 5 hours. And it's just this nice scent. My favorite is their fall collection. They've got some really good like spiced apple. So if you like that kind of stuff, really good gift ideas. But shipping wise, if you ordered that now, I don't know if it'd get here in time for Christmas, just because it's a small company.
Yeah.
And they make them themselves. So really good idea, though.
I'm glad you pointed out the strongness because there's nothing worse. I love a good candle,
Yeah.
but I don't want it to knock me out. You know what I mean?
Right. And I love the Target, and they have some of those like $10 giant candles. You get them though, and it's like my whole house smells like a bourbon pumpkin for like a week, and it's just too much.
On that, Jeff, I don't mean to put you on the spot, and this isn't a joke or a setup to a joke, but speaking of wedding gifts, Jeff, you got us. Do you remember? That is another delightful candle. I'm afraid to.
I bought it from Ampersand in the Galleria.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like champagne scent or something.
I think it was champagne. Another great candle. Another great wedding gift. I mean, not as good as Amelia, Jeff, but you're right up there. Yeah. Is he making a face? Yeah. He's writing up my discipline report right now.
Word.
We're not done. Jeff and Ted reveal their latest Best Things Ever holiday edition when we come back. Stay with us. It's a great candle. One of my favorites. Welcome back. Little Best Thing Ever holiday edition. We're having some fun on this Friday. The Jason Show staff is revealing their latest Best Things Ever holiday gift edition. Joining me again are Kendall, producer Ted, and executive producer Jeff. Kendall, you're raising your hand. You have a question.
No, I have a quick follow-up. I forgot.
Yeah.
The rosy rings, they're big ones that I showed you there. They are, I should have told people, they're about $60. Right now they're $45.
Okay.
They last like 2 seasons though.
Oh, got
Which
it.
is what's really, so they're more expensive, but they'll last you like 6 months.
Perfect. Let's go to Ted. Ted,
She's
Jeff...
cutting into Jeff and my time.
Oh, okay. What happened during our
Reclaiming
taping
my
for
time,
Christmas
reclaiming
Eve?
my time.
Reclaiming my time, Jeff. Ted was very secretive about this. I wasn't even allowed to ask details in our pre-show meeting. Go ahead, Ted.
Because if I had told you what I was going to bring up, y'all would have been like, that's crazy. But let me tell you, 2020 could be the year of the paperweight. The paperweight.
What?
So anyways, so here's how this came about. So I'm moving next week, so I'm cleaning out some stuff, and I stumbled upon something that I found at my grandparents' house a few years ago. A paperweight.
Okay. I'm intrigued but scared.
Now so you can't buy this at the store, but you could give a similar gift. Leo, let's show the first full screen here. So this is I don't know, some factory in New York. I looked it up. It's probably from like the late 1800s, early 1900s. Let's look at the next picture. Why is it great? Because they are the largest makers in the world of quinine and cocaine.
Oh my goodness. Is this legal?
What were your grandparents buying back
I don't know.
There's a lot of questions. Jeff, more questions than answers.
But hey, if you buy your friend, family paperweight now, who knows? Maybe it won't be legal in 100 years.
Okay.
Where do we go from here?
I don't know. Jeff, where do we go from this point? Ted, is there an item people can buy on Etsy or Amazon or something?
I mean, you may be able to get it at an auction house after I put it on for like
Selling.
On eBay.
Yeah.
I don't mean to criticize, but Ted, I think you missed the point of the actual segment of we were trying to offer gift ideas. But hey, that's delightful though. We'll take that.
It's the best thing ever that I just found.
Yeah. Finally, Jeff, have fun following that. Go.
Mine is a magnifying glass. No, mine is an awesome gift, and hopefully people aren't watching that I may have gotten this for. It is a cookbook.
Okay.
A cookie cookbook. It's called 100 Cookies, and it's by a local woman, a Minnesota woman. Leo, take the picture. Sarah Kiefer, who has been on this show. Because she made up the famous pan bang cookies. Remember those?
Yes,
Where
we had her on.
You bang the pan on the thing to create the ripples. Well, this is her new cookbook with 100 cookie recipes. And this was the first one I made. Leo, go ahead. These are the brown sugar cookies.
Ooh.
I swear they are like my new favorite cookie. They are so good. They're like caramely and delicious. They're so good.
What kind of cookies are those,
They're
Jeff?
brown sugar cookies.
Like
So-
snickerdoodle cookies?
No, it's like sugar cookies made with brown sugar. So
Oh.
they're so easy. And like here, the best part, every single recipe has a picture.
Ooh.
I love it.
It's like a Denny's menu.
I have Post-it notes in all of the recipes I'm gonna make. I also made the lemon sugar cookies.
Ugh,
They were
no.
really good. I like lemon.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that sounds good.
And I'm making another one this weekend.
Wow. Ted, are we all wondering the same thing? How does Jeff find the time to make all of these delicious cookies?
So, well, you know.
I know. He's here. He does like multiple shows a
I
day.
know.
He's here all day.
I feed him ample amounts of Doan's pills. Why? Because he's been carrying me on his back for years.
20 years.
20 years.
Karen?
No, that's a Jeff. All jokes aside, that's
Seriously.
a great one. People
And
are.
it supports a local person too, and you know.
Yeah. And
Cookies. Who
Ted,
doesn't like cookies?
so to recap, Kendall's item is available online. Mine's available at Williams-Sonoma. Jeff's is available online as well. Ted, where can we find your item again? We just want to recap for folks.
Just go find a paperweight.
Perfect.
The dumpster.
There we go. Floor Director Tyler's on the internet right now, Ted, looking for a paperweight. That does it for our latest Jason Show staff best thing ever, but they aren't going anywhere. When we come back, they're putting me to the test. We'll explain after this. Kendall, can you order that paperweight for me?
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day.
Welcome back. The boys of Yam House, the men, I should say, will be back on our show next week. Meanwhile, we're having some fun with the Jason Show staff today. We just did our best things ever. Checking social media here. We got a question from Kathy. Hi, Jason Show team. Where can I find that paperweight from Ted? Love, Kathy. I don't know, Kathy. We'll find out a little bit later.
Yeah.
Well, now they're putting me to the test with a game that we call Dirty Jobs. And here's how it's going to work. We're going to show a list of jobs these three have done before working in TV. And I have to guess which one of them had the job. Okay? So this is going to be fun. Here are the first three jobs. Customer service operator, bartender, bean walker. Okay, first of all, I kind of want to know what a bean walker is, but wow,
It's
this
where
is
you walk through the fields and you grab the beans.
okay. Thanks for clarifying that. I'm gonna say now I have to go through the whole list, Jeff, or how does this?
Just assign each one, and we'll tell you if you're right.
Okay, I'm gonna say Ted, customer service operator, Jeff, bartender, Kendall, bean walker.
One out of three.
You got one right.
I got Ted was the bartender?
No.
No, you got me right.
Oh, customer service
Customer
rep.
service.
Okay. Jeff, you were the bean walker?
Correct. For like 5 years in a row.
Okay. Ted, are you wondering the same thing? Yeah, I'm looking at your face.
I don't even know what that would be.
Okay. In southwestern Minnesota, where I grew up,
Okay.
Heron Lake, the farmers would grow soybeans, and in the summer, you had to kill the weeds in the soybean fields. So you would walk beans and either pull the weeds or you'd spray them with chemicals and kill them. Or use a hoe and get the weeds out of the field. We would
sounds
do it for
awful.
like 5 hours every single morning.
My mom had that job too. She was a
Yeah.
bean walker. Yeah, that's
We
what
got
she
paid like
did.
$3 an hour, $4 an hour.
Ted, do you suddenly feel very left out?
Yeah.
I do too.
In Wisconsin, we have corn detasselers.
Oh.
So
I
what
did
are
not
you,
do that.
Indiana.
We just had the Indiana State Prison in my town. We didn't do stuff like this. Yeah. Okay, here are the next three jobs. Pull up the graphic, Leo, please. Sandwich artist, cheese packager, and chocolate wrapper. Okay, well, I think I'll remember this. I think Jeff was the sandwich artist, Ted was the cheese packager, and great directing, Leo, and Kendall is the chocolate wrapper.
Wow.
You are correct.
3 for 3.
Yeah. Well, because Jeff, I only remember this because you and I, it's one of the things we have in common. We were both sandwich artists.
Kendall doesn't even know what a sandwich artist is.
Yes, I do. It's a Subway thing, right?
Yeah. I was fired after one day, though, because I was a smart aleck in the drive-thru.
Shocking.
No, you?
Yeah, a person pulled up and they go, "What's on the veggies and cheese?" And I said, "Veggies and cheese," and I was fired immediately. But anyway, okay, let's go to the next one. basketball coach, camp counselor, janitor. Oh, this is hard. Ted was a basketball coach. Jeff was a camp counselor, and Kendall was a janitor.
Nope.
0 for 3.
0 for 3?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Who was who? Kendall, what were you?
I was the camp counselor.
Oh, what kind of camp?
Day camp and then summer camp, Bible camp, all the camps.
Wow. I never went to one single camp, but okay. Jeff?
Basketball coach. I did it when I first got a job here at Fox 9. I would do it in the afternoons.
Jeff would be a great coach.
Yeah,
he coaches us monkeys.
He is a great coach. Like, for what age, Jeff, if I may ask?
Elementary, like 1st and 2nd grade.
Oh, cute.
Cute.
And then Ted, you were
Janitor.
a janitor. Really?
Where?
Part-time at a church because, my parents were ministers, so you basically have to do everything. So that's what I did, and you have to make sure
Good
that
work.
the doors are unlocked,
Yep.
the coffee's made, and sometimes I forgot the coffee, and people are not happy.
So you weren't really a janitor. You just unlocked doors and made coffee.
And I swept floors and stuff.
I love the shade being thrown at it. Listen to Kendall second-guessing Ted's janitor on his resume.
I'm just saying, janitors have to work really hard
Yes,
to
they do.
get
They're
gum
good
off
people.
the floor and stuff
Yes.
like that. And Ted's like, I
Yeah.
made coffee. You're not a janitor.
I mopped the floor.
He said he mopped the floor, Kendall. He said he did.
Okay.
Guys, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Give it up for Kendall, producer Jeff, and cue the applause, executive producer Jeff. Did I say producer Ted? You know who I meant.
Whatever.
We'll be right back. Stay with us, everyone. He mopped the floor. We're finding out during the commercial break, there are bean counters everywhere.
Bean walkers.
What?
Bean walkers.
Bean walkers everywhere. There are bean counters too. They're upstairs. But Jeff, it was a bean walker. We found out Fox 9 anchor Amy Hockert was a bean walker. Leo was a bean walker.
Mm-hmm.
I had never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, my mom and all of her siblings were bean walkers too.
And we're already getting emails. Speaking of social media, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Search for Jason Show TV. You already are doing that. We're already getting flooded with emails about the cookie book. Where can they get it, Jeff? Online. Just search for it. I love internet. That's what Jeff says. Amazon. We'll be right back. Stay with us, everyone. Back in a moment. Time for the bubblegum goodbye. I just walked over to the bubblegum machine. We'll do that in just a second. Let's say goodbye to our audience. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. You're some of the best. Leslie, Carmen, Samantha, and Jenny. And again, Carmen, tell your husband there will be no mug scent. I repeat, no mug scent. Just for you. And to the ladies, I promise the framed pictures, they're already on the way. Already on the way. Thank you, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you guys.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Time for the bubblegum goodbye.
I'm telling you, pre-open.
Cut myself. Okay, here we go, Kendall. You ready?
No.
Tell us about your first date with your spouse. Kendall.
Oh, we had sushi at the rooftop of Crave. But the best part is this. I didn't think Jordan had a car. Because long story short, I thought he only had a bicycle and had been lying to me about everything about him.
A bicycle? Where did you pick him up? Edgewood Elementary? Where did you?
He had a yellow bicycle. So he said, let's meet there because it was right next to my old apartment.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, you can pick me up.
Oh.
And the first thing I said when I got in the car, the first thing he said was, you didn't think I had a car, did you? And that's when I knew it was love.
That's
'cause
right.
He could read me like a book.
Colin and I met on Match.com, and he came over. I said,
I didn't
hey.
know that.
Yeah. And I said, come on over. He lived actually across the river, so he walked over. And I lived in a condo that was floor-to-ceiling windows.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember watching him walk on the sidewalk, and he has a bounce, and he's going to kill me for saying this. Like, I'm in so much trouble right now. But he has a nice little, cute bounce when he walks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm watching him going, well, look at that. And he comes in, and it was like we had known each other for years. And we went to Zen Box, was our
Zen Box.
first. Yeah, it was a great date. Monday on the show, he's going to kill me. Stephanie Hansen's back on Monday, and so is Christopher Straub. Two of your favorites. We have a great week of shows planned next week. But right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe, take care of each other, and we'll see you on Monday.